Hi Cancer, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Cancer, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Cancer Spirit, messages for Cancer. Alright, 3 cards for the first line, first person. 7 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and the Hermit. Second person, 4 of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. Mutual energies, Magician, Temperance, and the Strength card. Okay, bottom of my deck I have the 6 of Pentacles. I think somebody here now wants a partnership. They want an equal give and take. The first person, person A here, says, well, they treated me like an option. They hurt me, they betrayed me, so I've withdrawn my energy now. The other person is now missing them. It's like, oh, that was the golden cup. I don't want anyone else. I mean, I thought, I had so many options, but that's the cup. That's the person I love. I have unconditional love for. I mean, they are now totally enlightened to the fact that it's this person who is the one for me. So let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to, of course, clarify all these cards for you and then do your mutual energies, Cancer. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Cancer and their person, Spirit. Cancer and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Cancer and their person, Spirit. Cancer and their person. All right, let's take a few more from a third deck as well, and then we'll start the reading. Cancer and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Cancer, if you're looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, though I haven't always said it with words, there is love in the silence. Close your eyes and feel my presence. Be still and listen to me tell you that I love you. When I miss you, I don't have to go far. I just have to look within my heart and soul because that's where you are. I know that it's in our destiny to be together. Our combined gifts are important to the world. I daydream about our future. I'm lost without you. I want to hear your voice. My biggest fear came true. I should have listened to my intuition. My pride and ego led us astray. I must admit that I'm longing for your touch and your warm embrace. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Cancer, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on the first person, person A, and then person B, and newcomers, you could be either one of them. And please remember, these are not gender-based. All right, so person A, let's start with you. What's the 7 of Cups? What's the 7 of Cups? Yeah, person A says they were not interested in anything long term. I was hoping that, they would choose me, or they would make up their mind, or get me out of this confusion. I really thought that they would take action, but all they did was they treated me like an option in their life. They were into third parties and they never made that choice. I was very, very sad and depressed because they just kept giving me inconsistent communication. It never went anywhere. I think that's the reason person A finally says the blindfold is off. I'm not going to stay in this connection any longer. I expected something else from them, but this is what they did. They treated me like an option and never chose me. So I think person A is accepting the ending, or they feel they've been very badly betrayed in this connection. Yeah, they're very discontent. They never got that offer that they were expecting, right? So they're saying, okay, so then this connection is over. I mean, too many bad memories have been made. That maybe this was not my true soulmate. This was not my person. Maybe I should now, take back my power. I should have better boundaries. This person is just very stubborn and egoistic, and they were all pretending to be somebody that they were not. I should have listened to my intuition earlier. But anyways, I listen to it now. I'm single, I'm abundant, I'm beautiful, and I can move forward in my own life. Maybe I can find new love now, because this person, they never made up their mind, they never chose me. So person A, I think, has retreated into their hermit mode from this connection. Hermit, hermit. Yeah, because they felt that this, how long am I going to wait for things to move in a positive direction? So they feel that their person refuses to make up their mind. So I have to block this connection now. I have to do right for myself. I have to allow the universe to find me maybe new love. And till then, till I'm waiting, I have to work on myself, on my own stability, on my own self. I mean, I think person A right now could have withdrawn their energy, and they are waiting now for the universe to bring them new love in their life. But they are forging forward. It's like, it's time for me to go forward. It's time for me to do my healing work. It's time for me to move towards my own happiness, away from this person who was just a liar. Somebody who never opened up emotionally. They just were keeping me emotionally stuck here. It was just a round and round loop which never ended. This person was always blowing hot and cold, very inconsistent. Okay, so person B, what about you? How are you feeling then currently about this? Person B says, now I'm very discontent. Now none of the other options are making sense to me. I really miss them. I have the clarity now that they are the ones I want. They are now very embarrassed and very ashamed because they don't know whether they will be forgiven for all the unwise and foolish choices they made. Now they're recognizing the person A as their star, as their wish come true, as somebody who was very loving, very kind, very generous, but I guess they never offered commitment. So they're very embarrassed and very ashamed of their behavior. They now feel things are stagnant. They've lost out on a partnership. They feel that person has emotionally walked away from me. They are now moving on towards their own peace and happiness. I took their love for granted. Yes, so yes, they're expecting that person A doesn't love them anymore. It's like, yeah, they've released me now, but they are still spying. They are still spying. They're trying to maybe find a way to communicate with person A, but they're spying because they're trying to find out if person A has totally cut them out. Have they moved on to new love, or are they still single? Because I think person A has gone silent on them. So this person is now recognizing that they did wrong. Yes, this person has awakened to at least their own mistakes. I think they do want to make things right. They don't want this connection to end. So yes, this person is feeling that they're a little worried. They're a little worried that by the time they go to person A could be very happy without them. Maybe they don't even want me back anymore. Maybe there are other people, who are fighting for their attention. It's like, yeah, earlier maybe person A used to always reach out and message them. So person B has been waiting for maybe communication from them, and now they're very disappointed because that communication has not come. So they're feeling kind of judged. Okay, so mutual energy is then, spirit. For the first person, the person who has withdrawn their energy because they feel that if you don't make up your mind, then I might as well move on. Yeah, that person says they were just a trickster, Omkaratarot. These were all illusions. Yeah, look at them, so stubborn, so egoistic. They were pretending all the time. Maybe all they wanted was passion with me, and maybe many others as well. This person would never have the courage to step up and do right by me. This was a very imbalanced connection. So I think that's the reason, yeah, very imbalanced, and there was nothing on offer. I was putting in all the work and they were offering nothing. So they disrespected me. They never gave me a stable offer. And that's the reason I took my power back. I said full stop to the connection. Right? Yeah, person B says the blindfold is off. I cut those chains that were keeping me stuck onto this connection, and now I don't even trust them anymore. I'm angry, I'm upset that the offer I expected them to give me, they never gave me. All they wanted maybe was passion. So I think person A is making the decision that I don't want to be in a connection where I'm always left out in the cold. I'd rather take a leap of faith in a new direction. Okay, so person B, what about you? What do these three cards mean for you? The person who's now missing person A, feeling, oh, they were so loving and kind. Have they given their love to somebody else? they are not sure if they can manifest this connection back. Yeah, they want to heal the connection, but they're not sure right now. They're not clear about the fact whether they can heal the connection. They kind of worry that person A maybe has found somebody else. They are feeling very jittery right now, very unstable. They feel impatient. Why? Because I think this person is kind of worried that person A has got a better offer. Maybe they are going to push me away now. This person is lacking courage. Why the strength card? Why the strength card? Why the strength card? One more. One more. I don't know. This person does want to rush back. They do want to rush back. They're gearing up their courage to rush back, and you know, but somewhere I don't know. This person is a little worried as well. They feel person A is very happy without them. So, as much as this person wants to rush back, maybe they are a little afraid that what if person A has already got somebody brand new? What if they moved on with somebody else? What if they're happy and in another relationship elsewhere? Because they don't see person A stressing anymore. It's like, yeah, they're not waiting for me anymore. They may just cut my head off if I go back to them. So, tell me more, person B. Yeah, they feel somebody as attractive. My God, so clear. Person B says somebody as gorgeous and attractive as person A, they must be getting a lot of attention and they must have already found somebody new. So they don't have the courage to go back. They want to come back to person A, but somewhere, I don't know why. Maybe they still don't have anything to offer. I don't know. But they do want to come back to person A who was giving them all that love. But now they don't have the courage. It's like, yeah, I'm sure they're looking so good. They're looking so exciting. I mean, I'm sure they're getting a lot of attention. They've already got somebody else. So they are somewhere feeling that they might become an option or they may not even get a chance. Yeah, they feel that person will not want to work with them anymore, especially after the way they treated person A. They lied, they cheated, they, behaved like a trickster, and they probably did this over and over again, treated person A like maybe a third party or something. So they feel that person A has probably given up on me by now. So, Six of Pentacles then, Spirit. What's the Six of Pentacles as the overall energy? Six of Pentacles. Yes, see, this is person B. They feel they are now standing at crossroads. They don't know whether they can get a second chance, whether they can get this partnership, or has person A totally turned their back. Somewhere they are afraid that with all the bad memories of the past, person A has shut this chapter down. And that's making them feel very lonesome. They now are lacking the love that they were being given freely from person A. They feel like I shouldn't have played those games because finally I became the loser, right? So they are very afraid that person A has totally given up on them, and they are very disappointed in their own selves right now. Very disappointed. So because now they are the ones who are left behind, Spirit says. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Till next time then, we'll see what happens. Love and light. Take care. Namaste, Namaste, Cancer.